What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how you can make money on Fiverr, even as a beginner, with a crazy hack. I hope you're ready because I know I am. Let's do it. So in this video today, we're going to be looking at a site called Fiverr. Now, most of you probably already know what Fiverr is, but just in case you don't, you can see here that Fiverr is a site for freelancers where you can create a gig and then do literally any kind of work, from graphics and design to digital marketing to writing and translation, video and animation. There are so many different possibilities of gigs you can create. But what we're going to do today is use this crazy special software that I use in my personal business, and I'm going to show you how it is an absolute hack on Fiverr to make almost free money. So the hack we're going to use to get crazy easy money on Fiverr is with a platform called Jarvis AI. Now, if you're not familiar with Jarvis AI, I've done a full review and tutorial on it. You can find that video in the top right corner of the video right now on a little card, or down in the description. Either one works. I highly recommend going and checking it out because I love this software. I use it in my personal business, and I think it could be really, really helpful for you. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to use Jarvis AI, this artificial intelligence bot, to basically do all of your Fiverr gigs for you. And we're going to look at 3 specific Fiverr gigs that can make you a lot of money. So again, I'm not going to go over Jarvis completely. You can see it here. Again, the link is down in the description. And let me encourage you to go down in the description, try out Jarvis for free. That link in the description is for a free trial. I have tons of bonuses if you decide to use it. And I actually have a special bonus in this video for you if you decide to use it. So you can go see everything that Jarvis has to offer. Because I've already done a review video, I don't want to do that again. I'd rather keep this video short, but you can go down in the description and check out more in depth about Jarvis. So what I'm going to do is actually jump in right back here to the back end office of Jarvis and how to use the software. And we're going to look at Fiverr and a few different things, a few different ways to make money on the platform. So here we are on the back end of Jarvis AI, and here are a bunch of templates you can use. You put in a few commands, and basically it will spit the content out for you. Things like Facebook ad headlines, primary text. What you're going to notice as I'm scrolling through these templates is you could turn almost any of them into a gig on Fiverr. We're going to look at 3 specifically, but hopefully it just gives you ideas of how many possibilities that you can use Jarvis AI to do Fiverr gigs for you. And my personal stuff with blogs, with email marketing, with YouTube descriptions, it is cut off 50 to 75% of the time it used to take me to do these tasks. Jarvis does them for me so much faster, which is obviously why it's going to be so helpful for these Fiverr gigs. So just for a few examples, the first one we're going to do is Instagram captions. So I'm going to come over onto Fiverr and type in Instagram captions. So you'll see there are tons of different people who do this. What I always recommend is starting, when you're new to Fiverr, starting off with a $5 gig just to get a few reviews. And if you hang around in this video, I'm actually going to tell you how you can get your very first review for free. I'm going to do that as a little bonus, and I'll talk about that a little more at the end. But you'll see tons of people order gigs on Fiverr to have you do captions for them. So let's jump in just to one of the popular ones here. So 5 engaging captions for $10. 5 engaging captions, $25. And you'll see the only difference in the 3 is how many words are in those captions. And you'll see when you're using Jarvis, it really doesn't matter because it's going to spit it out for you just like that. So this is a really good one because, again, we have a template on how to do this. So we know that this one will work. There's obviously a lot of competition, but there's also a lot of demand. So once you get those first handful of really good reviews, you start getting some customers come back, you get more reviews. This is one that has a ton of potential. So we'll come over here to photo post captions. So what's the post about? Marketing entrepreneurs. Or actually, let's do entrepreneur conference. And I'm doing this live, so we'll see how this turns out. Sometimes you might have to run through a few different options. So you'll type this in. Just what is the picture about that you're writing a caption for? And here are just very quick captions you can use. So obviously you have the option to do very, very short, quick captions. So if you're going to do small captions like this, when you create this Fiverr gig, tell them you'll do 30 or 40 captions for them for $5. And so instead of going the route of doing 5 at 100 words or 75 words, blow them away with how much value you offer them by doing a lot of different captions. You build that confidence, and then they'll continue to use you over time. There are also options to go in and maybe use a different template to do longer ones, and that's just up to you and how you want to do it. If you don't like the ones that Jarvis provides, you can come in and generate, you can do 10 at a time, 20 at a time, and generate as many as you want. So someone hires you to do captions for them, and you literally have Jarvis spit out dozens and dozens of options, and then you send the absolute best ones. In fact, if you want to stand out, when you send it over, maybe they ask for 20 different captions. Send them 2 or 3. Say they ask for 20 captions, do 25, 30, 35 captions, and give them extra options, because they are going to fall in love with you over delivering on that value. So this is a really good one to do. Photo post captions, and obviously not only Instagram, you could do Facebook or whatever else. Instagram's just an example of that. Wait a second, I almost forgot. Please do, if this video is helping you at all, please do consider subscribing, hitting the like button and the bell notification. All that is a massive help to me, so please consider doing that real quick. Okay, now back to the video. Another one, which I know from personal experience, so many people want this done, and there's really not a lot of really good people out there doing this, is video topic outlines or video script outlines. So come back to Fiverr, and I'll specifically type in YouTube scripts, if I can type, which apparently I cannot. And again, some of your edge here as a new person is maybe using a very specific title when you're writing these. So maybe cash cow channels, cash cow YouTube scripts, or real estate YouTube scripts, or affiliate marketing YouTube scripts, doing something more specific in your title or in your gig, so people are more likely to use you in the beginning. Once you've been doing it for a while and you want to do multiple niches, you can just use YouTube scripts and you'll show up. And again, you'll see, because I've actually talked to some of these people, a lot of these reviews are 2 or 3 people that come back to them all the time. You'll see right here, it says buyers keep returning to these sellers. So once you get a few people who you are constantly doing business with, they will constantly leave reviews for you, and you'll get more and more because you'll be getting more reviews. So what I would recommend doing is, again, there is a ton of demand for this, and it might look like there's a lot of competition, but there's really not. I was looking at this the other day. A lot of these, so let me actually go into one. Script for your channel. $20 for a 700 or 800 word script. That's actually not a terrible price compared to some. Here you go, 2 or 3 minute script for $10, 4 to 5 minute for 15, 8 to 10 for 25. So you can do 2 or 3 for $5. Do maybe even do a 4 to 5 minute script for $5 just to start getting those reviews. The whole key to this is get really good reviews early, and then you can scale up your price the longer you do it. But our trick here is we're not going to take as long to do these. Like, you might think writing a 700 or 800 word or writing a 13 to 1500 words is going to take you a long time. Well, it doesn't have to when you use Jarvis, because Jarvis is going to write most of the script for you. So video title or topic, 10 tips for affiliate marketing. And again, I'm doing this live, so I don't really know what's going to come up. So some of the beauty with this is there are so many different ways to use Jarvis. You can actually use something called boss mode. It's one of their higher tier options to write more blog style. So here you're just having the list. And then if you're writing a script, you can take, I think there's actually 7. So I would add 7 from this one and then 3 from one of these, and then just write a paragraph under it. about each one, and you can go to a different template to write that paragraph. And I mean, this basically writes itself. So 10 tips for affiliate marketing. Here are 7 things. You add 3 more on. You have a list of 10. And then you would go to, I would probably use the AIDA framework. If I was using boss mode, which unfortunately I'm on not my main Jarvis one, or I would show you boss mode, but you can go see that in my full review to see boss mode. You can write full blog articles. So you can get that list that we just saw of 10 affiliate marketing tips and use the boss mode or the blog aspect of Jarvis to fill in those for a video script. And again, this might take you 5 to 15 minutes using Jarvis, especially once you get a little bit of practice. You will be able to fly through this and write these scripts very, very, very quickly, and then continue to ramp up your price after you get some reviews. The last one we're going to look at is email marketing. Now, this is a highly competitive one, but this is also a very, very lucrative one. If you're really good at email marketing, you can charge outlandish amounts of money because you make people a ton of money doing it. You can see right here, starting at 150. Let's just see what their offer is. That's only creation of the first email for 150. First 2 emails, 250. So this is they don't even have that many reviews. So you start getting a handful of these reviews, you can charge a lot of money for email marketing. And again, if I'm going to go to email marketing, obviously here are blog post intro paragraphs and some other blog ones like I was talking about earlier. But I typically use the AIDA framework when I'm writing out emails. I basically use Jarvis not to write for me, but to write along with me. And again, I go into a lot more depth of this in the full review of Jarvis. The goal of this is just to show you how you can use Jarvis to do these projects on Fiverr very, very, very quickly. And again, you'll see how many people there are doing email marketing. And the real key is just to get those first 5, 10, 15 reviews. And once you get those, you can start charging these crazy amounts of money for very good quality work. So email marketing is a great one. And again, once you get a few clients who you're writing good emails for you, they will keep coming back to you again and again and again. So let's look at some other templates that Jarvis provides that you can also go over to Fiverr and create gigs for. Product descriptions. So maybe create a gig for product descriptions, maybe create a gig for Amazon sellers. Actually, there might be a separate one for that. But for Amazon sellers who need product descriptions on their Amazon listing, maybe a gig for a creative story, Facebook ads or Facebook headlines are a really, really good one. Facebook headlines, you could spit out 30, 40, 50 headlines in a matter of seconds and easily charge $5, $10, $15, $20 for that. That's a very, very easy one. And the way you're really going to succeed with Fiverr is make a bunch of different gigs. It's going to allow you to collect a lot of reviews and always over deliver, which you're able to do faster because you're using Jarvis. So you can probably tell the way you really succeed with Fiverr is by getting those first few reviews, and I want to help you do that. Down in the description, you'll see my link to Jarvis. If you decide to purchase Jarvis through my link or start that free trial through my link, I'm actually going to give you your very first review on Fiverr. What you're going to do is reach out to me at info@jakethornhill.com, and I'm going to buy a $5 simple gig that you set up from you. Now, I'll kind of tell you what I need at the time. I'll do a very, very easy gig, but I want you to be able to get that very first review, which will allow you to start getting some momentum on Fiverr. Then you can use Jarvis to start doing more and more gigs. And again, I offer a massive bonus package there if you purchase Jarvis through my link. And this is just one extra thing I want to do if you decide to purchase through that link down below. Well, I hope this video was helpful and you see how easy it is to make money on Fiverr by using Jarvis. If this video was helpful, please do consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification, hitting the like button. All of that helps me create content here on YouTube for you for free. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video.